Hey guys, what's up? I'm Palak Lakhani. In this channel, I make educational videos focusing mainly on studying, working, and living in Germany. So if you are new here, consider subscribing. Now you all might already be knowing Shraddha Parashar from her another channel, which is also on her name. You can check the channel; it's really good. Leave the link in the description below and also in the info cards, so you can go and have a look. And don't forget to subscribe to her channel and as well as to my channel.
Yeah, you should subscribe.
Yeah. So in today's video we are going to talk about Shraddha's internship experience, and also we will cover a bit about her master thesis experience. How did she find internship and what was her overall experience? So let's get started with today's video, and it is going to be an important video for all of you looking for internship or master thesis in Germany. So do watch the video till the end. Shraddha, could you please introduce yourself in detail?
Hi guys, my name is Shraddha. I have a channel and he will link it down below. I'm doing my masters in Ernst Aber Hochschule Jena, and here in Lübeck I'm doing my internship, which is finished now, and I'm doing my master thesis, and I really like this city, Lübeck, as you can see.
When we talk about internship, how difficult was it to find an internship here in Germany?
I had an advantage that I had work experience of 3 years back in India, and I only applied to the places where I was sure that it is relevant to me. So I just started applying 1 semester before my internship should begin, so it was like 6 months before the actual time of the internship. So I started applying. I started noting all the companies and all the positions, or what is the requirement that company is looking for. So I did my homework first research about the companies, about what all they are producing, or what is the requirement of the software that they are looking for, and what all they are actually looking. So I started making that and worked on my Python programming skill, because every time you apply they need some of your programming language, either it's Python, MATLAB, C++, whatever one, you should know one language. And so I started with those, and I just had started, like it was I think within 2 weeks I got first interview call from this company that I'm working right now. It's called Draeger, and it makes the sensors for safety, and they make sensors for refineries, for mining. And my previous company that I worked was also relevant to refineries. We were buying sensor, and here they are making sensor. So it is counter, like both are opposite, but yeah, it's relevant. And I applied, and within 2 weeks or before that I got a reply that we want to conduct a telephonic interview. And so it was quite easy. I applied to 5 companies which were related to sensors. All were sensors company, because my my bachelor's was in instrumentation, which is relevant to sensors. My work experience was relevant to sensors, and also what I'm studying here is also about sensors. So I was only focused on sensors, and I wanted to work this time I wanted to work in the company which is relevant to sensor, as well as something relevant to health, safety, or environment. So it was my kind of value, I would say, that these are the 3 things that are most important: health or safety or environment, which can never go out of job or something. Earlier I was working in oil and gas refinery, which is kind of depleting, and it's not good for environment. So this time I was focused that I should apply to the companies that are working on the value to life. So that was my value.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Is German required for getting an internship or a thesis in Germany?
I would say it depends which company you are applying to. If it is an international company, no, it is not mandatory. And if it is a really small scale or medium scale company, it might be necessary, of course, German, because not everyone knows German. But since it is an international company, and it is the only company which is in North, which is really big company and international, so German was not the requirement. As well as I can say that here I'm the only one who speaks in English, and because of me, everyone speaks with me in English, and they know English.
Okay.
I was really surprised to see that everyone know English, but they prefer German.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the thing, and you will not feel included, or you will not be mixed with them until and unless you talk to them in their own language. So talking to them in their own language is kind of a plus point, because you feel included, you make more connections, you develop your network. So that is the case that I sometimes feel I lack in, and which is really important, that you have to learn German. But now I have started speaking in German with them in the lab, with lab technicians, with my supervisors, little bit, just to come out of hesitation of speaking. And yeah, it has improved a lot. When I came here 1 year before, I could not build a sentence, but now I can speak and I learn, and my hesitation has gone. If I'm doing my internship, and after that thesis also, then if I want a job here, I think that will be the problem, like they will look for a person. I know I have worked there for 1 year. That is an advantage, that I know their values, I know what they're doing, I have built connection, and I'm good. I can see everyone is happy with me. But to some point, German is a thing, and I feel that. You know it, that yeah, when it comes to permanent things, they will look for German speaking person.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you get paid for your internship or thesis here?
Yes, I get paid 700 euros during my internship as well. It was 700, and during my thesis as well, it is 700. It is fixed for
And
all.
is it enough to survive here in
Yes,
Lübeck?
in Lübeck, yeah, it is enough to survive. And yeah, but sometimes you want to buy something extra. That is not possible. So it's just for your survival, not for your luxury. No, it is not for that.
Very important question. How did you find your internship, which you are continuing as your thesis now?
Yeah.
So which websites did you use? Which resources did you use? And what all process did you use or did you utilize in finding this internship?
First of all, I registered myself in Indeed.de. I registered on Stepstone, and I also took Practicum.de. There are 3 websites which are really good and usually used all over Germany. So this Practicum is only for internship and thesis. And yeah, here I found this Draeger, and also as I told you, I had made the list of the companies that I am interested in and that are working in this health, safety, environment related sensors. So I had prepared that list as well, but I couldn't use those many resources because I was fortunate enough to get the internship within the weeks that I applied. So I applied to one at this Draeger. I applied to Jenoptik, which is in Jena as well, Jena itself, and the third one was SICK, SICK. It is also a sensor company. The fourth one was AMS sensor, and fifth one was Airbus. So I got acceptance from Draeger and Airbus, and those 3 yeah, they rejected. And I also applied in Audi, but it was still under consideration. So they took like 1.5 or 3 months, or 3 months. They took 3 months to reply, and by that time I had already joined here. So that was the procedure.
Was the reply positive or negative?
Yeah, they said that they will reply, and at the end they said that no, because my profile was a little bit relevant, but they might have found someone more relevant, so that's why they had rejected.
And what was the reason that they mentioned in the mail for your rejection?
I think in Jena it's obvious it's German.
Okay.
Because I have always applied in English with English CV and English cover letter, and I think when you have work experience, they consider you valuable. Even if you apply in English, they consider you something, that you have work experience, you know how to work, at least you know the things, work etiquettes and those stuff. So that advantage I had. And the person who is a fresher and he applies in English, for him or her it is difficult, because they expect you at least to know German if you don't have any work culture knowledge. So that is the thing, their expectation goes to that side. But for me, I had work experience of 3 years, and that too relevant. So for me, that was, you know, completely, I would say, a little bit relieved that I don't have to apply in German. And in Jena, yeah, that was the reason. German was the reason because Jena is a small city, and yeah, maybe their employees were not comfortable. In sick, I guess, I don't know, they don't give any reason, they just say that we wish you all the best. I mean, their rejection is so polite that I never felt bad. They reject so politely. That's what I love about Germans. They're very polite,
Yeah.
even in rejection. So
At least they send you a mail for
Reply.
rejection.
reply,
But
yeah.
in most of the countries they don't.
In India, they don't.
don't.
I mean, receiving no reply is obvious that you
Yeah,
haven't
you haven't been selected.
So here they reject you, but it's okay. And then from Audi, yeah, they found someone better, I guess, and from Airbus, yeah, I got accepted. So
Okay,
and
great.
from Traeger as well. So yeah,
How has been your internship and master thesis experience so far?
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, look at people. People are enjoying. I'm enjoying. I mean, yeah, it is beautiful, and I can say that Draeger is famous for one of the best work culture in German companies. It is best. I heard about it before coming here from so many people, and it is really good company. It is 130 years old company, which is in North and related to sensor safety. So I heard about it, but when I came here, I felt it. It is really, they have such a warm heart and they are so welcoming. I mean, when I had the visit here for the interview, I could feel how important they consider me. They included me in the meetings. Even if I don't know German, I was included. I was being a part of a team. I am still the part of a team. I'm given the task. I am supposed to do stuff, and nobody asks me anything. It's like nobody is over you. Like in India, there is always your boss. But here you are kind of an employee to them, and they value your opinions, your ideas, and there is feedback meeting, and the manager is so polite and so humble, and yeah, my feedbacks are also really good. So I can say that overall what I have felt is that Draeger is really nice and really good in work culture. I don't know about others, but I don't know. Maybe I sometimes get afraid that I will be disappointed because not every company is that good. What I have heard or got reviews or feedback from my friends who are also doing internship in different institute, nobody really care about them, and they are just given tasks and that's it. But here, if I don't understand, they help me understand. They have made me do things, and they have also arranged some meetings or some practical things to go and check on the different department, how they are doing, get insight and go into depth of what you are doing, or you are having this sensor, where it is produced, to what precision it is made, get the idea. And so they really put a lot of efforts in making sure that I learn. And it is really important. And I think that's why we do internship, so that we learn, we understand, because we don't know anything. I mean, I had knowledge, but that was just in theoretical or books. I could not apply it practically. And even sometimes here I feel that I have things, but I'm not able to bridge the gap between practical and the theoretical things. So that is really important. That comes with experience and with internship. The more you do internship, the more you learn, the more confidence you get. So internships are really, really important. And even if you don't have any mandatory internship, I would suggest that you should go for the voluntarily internship.
Now the last question, you said that you are continuing your master thesis at the same place where you did your internship, right? So how has been your master thesis experience?
Oh, it's really tiring. It's really difficult. Sometimes I feel like I really don't know anything, and it's quite sometimes I'm really I have to go through a lot of research paper, and sometimes you don't even find research paper because you are the one who's doing research over it, and it's difficult, and I feel sometimes disappointed with myself. I'm not really demotivating anybody, but they really want you to learn and you to do things, and they are there to guide you, but they expect you to also take initiative and do the things. Like in India, our way of teaching is different. We are
True.
spoon fed and
Yeah.
we are told what to do,
Yeah.
and here nobody tells you what
You
to
are
do.
on your own. You are
You
independent.
are on your own, and that's what it's difficult. And I know things, but I don't know how to apply them practically. I have concepts, but it's really not that I'm confident sometimes that should I use it, or this is the better way, or which way should I go, what should be the approach, right approach. Yeah, they are there, but you have to do your homework, you have to research, you have to read, you have to have reasons why you are doing this and why you are not doing this. So yeah, that's the in internship you just learn about what company is doing, what they are testing, what they are producing, what is their work culture, or what how they do things, what instruments they are working on. And during thesis you really work on development of things. You work on something which is has to be investigated, which has to be developed, which has to be, I don't know, new technology. So that's a challenge. That is a challenge, and that's why I sometimes have very less time for other stuff, for YouTube, or for family time, or for me time. So because thesis is not easy. It is
True.
tough, and you have to pull your socks up.
Great.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Shraddha, for this detailed interview again.
Yeah,
And
welcome.
I wish you all the best with your thesis.
Thank you.
So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also consider subscribing my channel and also Shraddha's channel. And as I mentioned, I will leave the link in the description below and also on the info cards.
Yeah.
See you in the next video. Till then, stay safe and take care.
Bye.